If you sat down with someone who had repeatedly made the choice to date and have one night stands with people that were clearly going to hurt them or were clearly not going to call them back the next day, but they had this pattern of continually going for people that were clearly either not interested in them or saw them as like a one night stand transaction, what would your assumption be about that individual's backstory?
I hate to make assumptions, but I would say in general, what I would probably find would be that this person is terrified of intimacy. This person doesn't feel that anybody will love them. They feel unlovable. They feel like nobody would want to be in a relationship with them. So it's, you can't fire me, I quit, right? So it's, I'm not even going to put myself in that position. I know this is going to be a one night stand. I don't have any expectations. I'm empowered, right? This is the story they tell themselves is, I'm so empowered that I don't have to feel. I don't have to get attached. Look at me. I am above my feelings. But the thing is, they're really terrified of their feelings. They're terrified of being attached. They're terrified of seeing whether somebody can love them because they're worried that they're going to get what's confirmed by somebody else, which would be the confirmation would be, oh, look, I tried, I got attached to this person and they didn't reciprocate it, or we dated for a month and then they broke up with me. So see, that proves that I am unlovable. And that doesn't prove anything. It just proves that this person was not the right person for you.
Where would you start with trying to help somebody that was in that situation?
I would go straight to the question of lovability. I would go straight to the question of, what would it be like to feel your feelings and how terrifying is that for you? To feel attached to someone, how scary is that? To feel like they are the arbiter of your worth. And how can we switch that? So when you go on a date, it's not, will they love me? But am I interested in them? Do I want to spend time with them? So it's not about, am I going to be chosen, but I get to be the chooser. What is that like? Because that person has never been able to be the chooser. And yes, sometimes you will choose someone who doesn't reciprocate that, but you also get to choose someone. Sometimes you will choose someone will choose you, but you don't reciprocate that. So you just, so it's not, this person is not saying, whoever you go out with, they are not determining your worth, that you know what your worth is, no matter what happens. And I think you really have to work on the self-worth part and where the story came from, because we all come into therapy with narratives about ourselves. And there's stories that someone told us about ourselves. Either verbally, they told us like, you're not good enough, you're not this enough, you're not that enough, or they told us with their actions, like they weren't nurturing to you, they didn't love you in the way that you saw other kids being loved. And so you took in this story of, I must not be lovable.